Hi everybody and welcome to Makeup Mondays, full makeup tutorial using the Avon products. Courtesy of me, I am Jenna's Comfort and Care. I have to do this without glasses on, so I'm going to be looking very closely at what I'm doing in the camera. I have already cleansed and moisturised my face. I use Tropic Smoothing Cleanser and I also use Tropic Skin Face Moisturiser just because I have sensitive eczema on my skin, sensitive skin. I've got eczema and I break out in hot weather and different things like this, and Tropic's the only thing that seems to agree with my face. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to use this first. I have never used this before. It's our Skin Filter 5-in-1 Glow Booster. Typically I would use the mineral powder on my face if I'm going for a full makeup look, or sometimes I just use eyeshadow, blusher and a wee bit of lip gloss. But I thought I would do a full makeup look because I'm doing a sun-kissed glow for the summer. So this blurs, evens, highlights, brightens and protects, and it's got SPF 30. You can just put this on your face as like a tinted moisturizer and don't put makeup over the top, but it also works really well with makeup over the top. So I don't go for the first shade. I'm already pale, and most first shades in the foundations and stuff is like a porcelain color, so you're thinking porcelain doll color. So with me already being pale, if I go for the porcelain doll color, ivory it's called, it's not going to enhance my skin tone. I'm just going to look even whiter. So I go for the next shade up. I can't remember offhand and I can't read the bottom of this bottle with no glasses on, but it's the next shade. I will show it in the brochure and I will link my Avon web store below this photo, so you can go and see all those products online, and if you wish to order them, that's fine. You'll get free delivery with orders over £25, and sometimes there's a sale on at the minute, 30% off as well. And there's also different exclusive offers on my web shop compared to the paper brochure as well. So a lot of my customers actually prefer to look through the paper brochure and enjoy the samples, and then they order online rather than through myself. So this is in a handy little pump spray. What I like to do is I just do a few pumps. Might need a couple of this to get it lovely. So I do a few pumps. I do this with my cleanser and my moisturizer as well. A few pumps onto my hand. I'm going to set that there. And then I typically use my middle finger. I don't use any brushes usually. Clean middle finger, and I'll dip that in like this. And then I shall start to put that on and blend it in. Now I may have to look at the big mirror beside me to make sure it's all blended in properly rather than through the camera. But nice. Try and do circular motions. I try and blend it well up into my hairline. I have just come out of the shower and washed my hair. I was going to dry it and straighten it, and then I thought, no, it'll annoy me and I need it out of the way for this tutorial. So I've decided to leave it wet and curly, which is the way my hair naturally goes whenever I don't dry it. I can already see that it's nice and shimmery there. I'm just going to go and have a little look in this mirror up here. Yep, that's coming in nicely, enhancing that. I will also apply this probably to my eye area as well, because I generally do that with my powder as well. I'll apply it to the eye area. It just gives it a nice base when you go to put the rest of your makeup on. I hope everybody can hear me okay. I do have a fan going here in the background, and it's not something I can turn off without turning the light off. You know what I mean? So that is really good there. Now it's not giving me too much of a color. Probably this light is maybe a wee bit too bright, but I will take photographs and post on my Facebook Messenger group, which is the VIP Jenna's Comfort and Care, and I'll post on the main group on Facebook as well. And you'll probably be able to see it a lot better in the pictures than in this bright light just here at the minute. But that is giving a nice little sheen. It's not making my face brown, which is good, because that's kind of not what you want when you're pale like me. Let's have a go at this side. Yeah, I really like that. It's nice and lightweight to go on. It's very easy to rub in. And because I have cleansed and toned beforehand, also helps this to go on a lot better. So it does. So I really like that. Other like foundations and stuff I have used. I have you can sort of feel them on your face, and to me some things would feel sticky, but this doesn't. It kind of feels like I don't have anything on at all. So it does. Now, if you wanted to, because you can't see if you were wearing this on its own and not putting any other makeup on over the top, you could go maybe for another shade, maybe a wee bit darker. But I think once I get my motto with everything, not just makeup, is less is more. I'm not going to do my neck, is less is more. So I think that's actually okay. I don't want too much of a light layer because I'm going to be putting blush on. And as I say, the eye makeup, and it's the eye makeup I want to enhance. But I have a wee bit left on my hand, so I'm just going to pop a bit more up here. So yeah, you could put that on with a foundation brush. I'll show you one of those in a second. We have the brushes as well. I have just popped this in my eyebrow, but anyway, that's it now. So I think that's okay for the coverage which I want. And there's a lovely little sheen. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. There is a lovely little sheen of that. It'll show up better in a picture. You can sort of see here where it glows. It looks like it's not rubbed in there, but it is. I just am 39 and I've got rather wrinkly under eye area. But it is actually rubbed in there. It's just that's kind of where it's glowing underneath there. So yeah, I quite like that. So the next thing, so that is the foundation brush there. If you wanted to put that on with a foundation brush, I've kind of used this for blusher once upon a time. But for blusher now, I use what I'm about to do next. I use a kabuki brush. This is the best invention, the best brush I ever got from Avon. It just made putting on my blush so much easier. Most of the blushes and the bronzing pearls, which I would use as well on my face, all come with a round sponge. When you put the sponge on your face, you end up with circles and all sorts of stuff. This doesn't. It gives you an even coverage. So I use the Russet Rose. I've always used this colour for years, the Russet Rose. Just tap that on there. It's got a wee bit there. Give it a blow. And just pop it on. Now, some people just do this along here on their cheekbones. I sort of do it on the apples of my cheeks. And this is always the order in which I do my makeup. So I'll typically do my face part first, and then I'll do my blush and then my eyes. So that's grand. So there we have the blush on my cheeks. I've maybe got this side for some reason looks like it's a bit more on this side, but it's not. On that side it must just be whatever way the light is on this side. The light is darker on this side than that side. So that's my blush. Then this is the beauty thing that I'm hoping to, been dying to use. This is the Beach Bronze, which is an offer at £8.50 palette. I have been looking at tutorials, so I have one that I'm going to do with this now to show you how to put it on. So the beige is going to be the base tone all over. Then I'm going to follow this with the Coral Rose and just do it on half of my eye. Then the shimmer, this one here, I'll go all over, and then I use a special corner eyeshadow brush to put this bronzer just in the corner. Now, I had ordered a sunset eyeliner, but I can't for the life of me find it. Must be at the bottom of the box somewhere. And I was hoping to do the Sunset Glimmer Sticks eyeliner as well because it would go perfect with this, but I don't have it today. I don't have mascara either because I have an issue with my eyelashes, and I have kind of like ingrowing eyelashes. And so when I use mascara, my eyelashes just go right in. So I can't personally use mascara, but for anybody that can, you would do your eyeshadow first and then do your eyeliner and your mascara. But I will put all of this in an easy poster for you to follow along with on the VIP Messenger group and my Facebook group as well. And the Facebook names are just Jenna's Comfort and Care on Facebook. So these are the two brushes I'm going to be using. This is the corner brush. As I say, all these are Avon brushes, and this is the main brush. This is actually a two-tone one. We've got this one and the bigger one. I'm going to use the bigger side first, and we're going to do the base color. Just dust a bit of that off, and we're just going to put this all over. Now, as I say, I can't see too well in the camera without my glasses, so I'm just going to check over here that I have got that on. That is so, so lovely. Okay. Wee bit messy because it's powder and because I'm blowing it to blow the excess off, which technically I suppose you shouldn't really do whenever you have asthma. So you can see the base layer on there already. This isn't these aren't colours I would typically use, so I'm just going to blow this again. These aren't colours I would typically use, so I'm really interested to see how this comes out and whether it looks well on me or not. So that's that side. I'm going to see if I can block this down here a minute or two. Not that it matters too much. I'm going to go in with the pink now, and I'm just going to do this over half. So if I can get this right, sorry my face, funny faces in the mirror, in the camera, but it's trying to get this on the right part. Yep, that's it now. Okay. Yeah, that's it now on the right part. Just going to flip this over and blend that in a wee bit. So it's okay there. I could also do a wee bit on the actual crease. Okay, that's perfect. No. Just a wee bit difficult there for me to find the crease in my eye because of that many. But you can see the pink here and along the crease and half on the eye. So let me see. I maybe use this. Let me see. To do this sweep, I will just sweep over that one. So then with the shimmer one, I'm not going to use too much of this. We just sweep this over the whole eye. Don't know if you can see that there or not. so sparkly. I don't know if you can see that in the brush. It is so sparkly. Let me just check. Oh wow! That is super sparkly. I'm so sorry my camera's not bringing this up, but that is so sparkly. I'm actually just dabbing it on to the whole eye. I cannot wait to take pictures of this. You could actually use the sparkle and dab some just down here too, and some down there as well. I'll maybe lift the camera up at the end underneath this light and see if you can see it better then. So now I'm going to switch and use the corner brush. I'm sorry this is so long, it's going to have to go on my YouTube channel. It's the only way I'm going to be able to get it uploaded. And using the corner brush, the tiniest bit then of the bronze, and do it in the corner. And I'm going to use the mirror for this. Wow. So you can see there in the corner, maybe you can't, that I've put that on. So I really like this bronze. This bronze palette. I will use that eyeshadow again with another look, not just the, I think the bronze and pearls would be nice with that as well. But as I say, I'll put all this on a poster in black and white, so you'll have it there as well. But that's that there. So then you would follow that with your eyeliner up here, and you can put a bit of eyeliner down here, but instead I put the, in fact I could have put even a little bit of this bronze down there as well. Yeah, just to give a wee bit of extra sparkle. Since I don't have the eyeliner or the mascara, so then you follow that with eyeliner, then your mascara. And another brand new product I am demonstrating in this makeup tutorial, which is out in the August brochure, is the Velvety Mousse. So let's see what it's like. This is the Candy Pink, and it's on a little stick. Now I'm just going to take some of that off because I don't want too much. Smells great. It's got a good, yeah, it's got a good, I was expecting it to be like a matte, but it's actually quite creamy. So, you know the way with some lipsticks that are matte, you can hardly rub your lips together. Not with this one. It's really good coverage there. So it is, and feels just like I would wear Avon's Ultra Creamy lipstick, and it feels very much like that. A wee tip to stop it getting on your teeth with a clean finger: just put your finger in your mouth and go, and that takes all the lipstick off your teeth. So that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed that. So these are the products I used: the skin filter, the new Velvety Mousse. I don't think that really is the right colour for a bronze look. I probably would have went for a lighter pink. But for this tutorial, it's going to have to do. I just want to demonstrate the new product. And then the Beach Bronze. This is $8.50 for the eyes. We have other eyeshadow palettes as well, but I just wanted to do a tutorial with this one. And the Russet Rose, this is also available in a lighter shade as well, and that's the Ultra Color Blush. And then of course all of your different brushes are also available. So I will link my web shop down below this video, as well as being able to find me on Facebook, Jenna's Comfort and Care. So thank you so much for watching 20 minutes. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will put photographs of this on the Facebook messenger groups as well. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody. Bye.